G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online Deadlands. Correct, Marius, correct. Alright, we're gonna go to the burning Gyre keep. Gyre? Gyre or Gyre? I think it was Gyre. So, having a little look on the map-o. We're gonna go this way, finally reach an exit, and then go through the portal, right? right, through the portal. Our only clue as to the next step in Sister Celdina and the Waking Flames plans is an encoded note we can't decipher, but Lyrinth and the Anchorite believe that we can find someone in Fargrave who can translate it for us. The deciphered note indicates that the Waking Flames' Daedric allies are gathering troops at a fortress in the Deadlands.
Your bones beneath my heel for this.
Known at Burning Gyre Keep. We should go there and see if we can stop the invasion of Fargrave before it begins. Who's saying that? Who's doing all that talking? Oh, anyway, let's follow this marker. Let's follow the marker and head into the Deadlands. Right. Right. No, left. We need to go left. Right? Follow the road. So it's been a couple days, maybe a week or two or something since this has come out. I'm hoping that's kind of thinned the herd out a little bit. We can go about our business.
This place smells wonderful, Master.
Oblivion was that?
Like weapons.
Great power is
Combat.
just unleashed inside the keep. Hurry, mortals. We must see what's going on inside. An incredible amount of energy was just unleashed within the keep. Whatever just happened, little mortal, be assured it does not bode well for Fargrave or Nirn. Or for us, for that matter. We must go inside, but maintain your caution.
Will do. In we go. Where are they? Oh, okay. You're following me. And look. Oh. We just got in there and looked like they were heading straight out.
You required a demonstration. I hope you're watching.
I can hear them.
You put too much faith in these abominations, Celdina.
With the Riven Cataclysm, Fargrave will fall. And then Nirn.
Let's get down there.
They chased you out of Fargrave once. How many more failures must you endure, Celdina?
Still here. Careful, Nokvroz. Or perhaps I'll point my incarnate in your direction.
A blade-bearer weapon. Here, examine it, mortal.
Emblazoned on the hilt of this cracked Daedric sword is the crest of the Blade-Bearer clan.
It is the blade-bearer's crest. This is not their fortress. Why would that broken sword be here?
Into the inner ward. Hey guys.
Enter me.
Oh, jeez.
Incarnate, destroy them!
Deal with the Incarnate, mortal. I shall do what I can to weaken it for you.
Alright, can you do a better job? Cyclones everywhere. Oh, where'd he go?
Summoned a pool of energy. Go into it.
Wait, where's... Oh, it's over there. It's all the way on the other side. Alright, I'm making my way to the pool of energy.
I've summoned a pool of energy. Go into it.
I'm in it. Oh no, what's he doing? Ultimate?
Now, mortal, go to one of my energy pools.
I'm going. Alright, the ultimate's ready. Think I might have missed him.
That one put up a fight, didn't they?
Sure did, Mary, sure did.
It failed, Celdina. You failed. Again!
You see failure, I see opportunity. Let's head to the Riven Cataclysm. I have a legion of Incarnates to create.
We should leave too. Quickly, mortals, into the portal.
Off we go.
A glorious victory! Arox the Mutilator must scratch furiously to celebrate!
Hey, Rocks.
Such violence! Oh, Master, you make me so proud! You dispatched that incarnate abomination with a ferocity worthy of Arox the Mutilator! And did you see the look on Nokvroz's face? Like a lava crab crawled up his nose and died!
Oh, he's so proud.
Sister Celdina. Twice now, you helped me stop her from harming Fargrave and its people. Thanks for that. I'm not sure why Lyrinth chose us, or what she really cares about in all this. But as long as the cult threatens my city, I'll stand by you.
What in the heck is she eating? You heard, Sister Celdina. She plans to create a legion of Incarnates with her Riven Catalyst.
Yeah, I heard. I may not remember who I am or where I came from, but I found a purpose in Fargrave. That's what keeps me going. Protecting the city and its people. I won't rest until we stop Sister Celdina and the Order of the Waking Flame.
We stopped Celdina's ritual and forced her to retreat to burning Gyre Keep. There, instead of allowing her to summon Nokvroz's promised army, we defeated her incarnate. Now she's on the run, back to her Riven Cataclysm. That device intrigues me.
Intrigues you? She plans to use the device to create a legion of Incarnates to invade Fargrave.
And do not forget that Nirn is her ultimate target, little mortal. She plans to use Fargrave to sacrifice your realm to Dagon. But Celdina figured out a way to change the very nature of a Daedra. Truly change it. That bears further investigation.
So how do we find the Riven Catalyst?
A question I must ponder. There are few places I can think of to hide such a device. None of them pleasant. And there are the Blade Bearers to consider. Why was their sword in the keep? For now, take this as a reward. That is the mortal custom, yes? Are you ready to resume our hunt for the Riven Cataclysm, little mortal? I assumed you'd want time to sample Madame Wim's delights, or explore the splendors of Fargrave. No? Very well. Let us go before more Incarnates are unleashed upon the city.
How? We have no idea where Sister Celdina went, or where her Riven Catalyst is.
You are not wrong in your summation. But we are not without avenues to explore. Remember the broken sword hilt you found at Burning Gyre Keep? It carries the mark of the Blade Bearers clan.
And how does that help us?
The Blade Bearers are a Dromora clan who forged their own path. They have no allegiance to Mehrunes Dagon, so I find it curious that their crest was found on a broken sword in the keep. I want to determine their involvement. With your aid, of course.
I hope you investigate the Blade Bearer clan and their connection to the events at the keep.
The Blade Bearers are nomads, but we should find them at a settlement called Wretched Spire. That's in the Sever region of the Deadlands. We must talk to their kinreeve, Rinkias. I will meet you there. And bring Arox. We may have a use for him.
What should I know about Rinkias?
Rinkias is a kinreeve of the Blade Bearers, a clan of nomadic Dremora who bow to no prince. Like the rest of his clan, he is fierce but values honor. He takes pride in his martial skills and the status of his kin. Mortals hold no interest for him.
Are you and Rinkias friends?
Friends? Hardly. That is a mortal concept. If I understand the idea, it implies affection, vulnerability. That you would attribute such an affiliation to Dremora is amusing. But I have known Rinkias for a long time. We have never been at odds.
What can Rinkias tell us about Sister Celdina or the location of the Riven Catalyst?
The Deadlands belong to Mehrunes Dagon, but places exist where his minions rarely go. Wretched Spire stands as a refuge of sorts. A settlement where Dremora without clans and escaped mortal slaves can eke out a meager existence. Hence the name.
Why do you think we will find Rinkias there?
As I said, the Blade Bearers are nomads who do not pledge allegiance to Dagon. As such, they roost in places that aren't under the Prince's direct control. Wretched Spire is one such location. Rinkias' clan can usually be found there this cycle.
Right. Oh, sorry, Arox, you have to come with me, mate. Into the pack.
You are unlikely to find any of Mehrunes Dagon's servants in Wretched Spire, Master. Long ago, the Prince of Destruction commanded that no Daedra among his legions should look upon that place, or even speak of it. He was quite insistent.
You heard? We're meeting a Dremora named Rinkias there.
Never heard of him, but I do not trust him. I will watch him closely, Master. Sniff out his intentions. I have a keen sense of smell in this otherwise pathetic form. I'd prefer to be huge and powerful again, of course. But this form has some uses.
Why does Mehrunes Dagon want his legions to ignore Wretched Spire?
I do not know. Lord Dagon wasn't in the habit of explaining his commandments. I heard the entire town was dropped into the Deadlands from someplace else, but I was never curious enough to investigate further. Sorry to have failed you, Master.
Up in my pack, Arox. He's in! Oh,
Our work
okay.
is only beginning, mortal. These Incarnates threaten not only Fargrave, but your world as well.
Okay. Thanks for that, Lyrinth. Meet Lyrinth at Wretched Spire. Okay, now before we go out there, I want to have a little talk to somebody in the area. We did see a whole bunch of side quests. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all of them, but we might do a couple here and there. Particularly the ones that I see, like, right here in this city. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat to you.
You there. The Grasp requests your aid. Mortal, you seem more capable than most. The Grasp of the Stricture has a task that you may be able to assist with. The apprehension of mortal criminals. I understand your kind enjoys material gain. I can pay you for your help.
What's the task?
A band of mortal thieves tried to steal a large quantity of the drug known as Red Maiden. When I attempted to apprehend them, they ran to the Plaza of Portals and fled into the Sever.
What do you need me to do?
You must search the Sever for these criminals and bring them back to me. Their leader's name is Bach. He went through the portal last, and therefore should be easy to find. He is a cunning mortal, but he and the others cannot have gotten far.
I'll search the Sever for these criminals.
Return the criminals to Fargrave once you have apprehended them. I will take care of things from there. I request that you proceed with haste. If their trail is lost, it will be difficult to pick it up once more.
Who are these criminals?
A foolish group of mortals, nothing more. They have been in Fargrave for a few years, always skirting the lines of the stricture and eluding the grasp. They are close friends and look out for one another. It makes them difficult to rein in.
Have they ever stolen something like this before?
No, they have never been so bold before. Perhaps they grew bored of petty theft and being a nuisance. I could not say. Many of their transgressions have been too small for the grasp to interfere. Not this one.
Alright, let's go and investigate. Portal to the Sever.
Let's ride!
Let's ride, Mary. They're not too far away. Find the thieves. These towers. Oh, here we go. Buck.
I hate running. What do you want? And better yet, what are you doing all the way out here? If you don't mind, I'm actually running for my life at the moment. So if you could let me get back to that, I'd appreciate it.
I was actually sent to track you down.
What? The Dremora actually asked for help? Bah, I'll never understand the grasp. All right, before you do anything hasty, at least let me explain. This is a big misunderstanding. Or I guess it's not. We've got a good reason, I swear.
I'm listening.
Hold on, it's not safe here. Please, find my two friends and send them to the portal to Fargrave. It's where we plan to meet if we got separated. Once we're together, I'll tell you the whole story. You can decide what to do with us from there.
Fine. I'll find your friends and meet you at the portal to Fargrave.
Many thanks. Their names are Eliza and Minwaleth. We all split up once we got here, but they shouldn't be far. I'll head to the portal now. I promise I'll explain everything once those two are safe.
Dude's dressed up in a potato sack. It reminds me of when I first got to Elder Scrolls Online. Over there in Cold Harbor. On my red guard. Alright, there's oh actually there's one just over here. Treacherous lands. Somewhere around the area, just below. Hang on a second. No, it's over here. Somewhere in this area. We're in the right zone. Oh, okay, here we go. Eliza is getting worse. She tries to hide it. The Buck and I know her too well. We've been running around together since we were kids. There are no secrets between us. It's just not fair that out of all of us, she's the one who had to get sick. Eliza has always been our rock, the one that keeps us together during our lowest points. She's the kindest of all of us, the funniest, and she's always been the most creative. To most people, we're all just a bunch of no-good thieves who drink too much and roam Fargrave's alleys like rats. But Eliza is so much more than that. She's selfless, beautiful, inspiring, and loving. Every mortal who ends up in Fargrave knows the ins and outs of life in the celestial palanquin. We all run the risk of contracting the drain. It's difficult to be afraid of something so inscrutable. Mortals can live in Fargrave for decades without even a whisper of it affecting them. Whenever we hear of something getting the drain, we always shy away from it. We say things like, "Thank goodness it wasn't me, and surely that will never happen to me." We foolishly believe that we are invincible. It's torture watching Eliza go through this. I can't even fathom how terrifying it must be to be aware that you're losing your mind. The panic in her eyes, when she can't seem to remember any something that breaks my heart. But Buck has a plan. It's risky, but I'm willing to try anything. Even if it means we have to leave everything in Fargrave behind. It's worth it. If we can save Eliza. A small cylinder of Daedric make, which contains a glowing red substance. The Red Maiden. Alright, Buck's friends. That's one. We need the other. All the way on the other side. Let's ride. Should be over here somewhere. Past the waking flame. Wow, look at that. Tempest engine. Are we going in? Or maybe going in.
I don't want to die in this place.
Alright, we got another quest here. Cycle 5679. En route to Fargrave with the Plainstone. Madam Wim and her demanding assistant Nas. Commissioned me to recover. Those two will wait in their precious House of Whims. The gold they promise is as good now as it will be later. For my own amusement, I've decided to leave my pack with a stone in the folly. Maybe I'll return to it one day. Let Madame Wim wait. I tire of slugging excursions. Payment means nothing to me. My existence resumes when I want it to, and only then. I remember the storms and the false martyr's folly differently. The staves which collect lightning weren't sticking out of the ground every few paces the last time I passed through. I suppose the staves make it easier to avoid being electrocuted now. I detest running to Oblivion reeking of my own burnt flesh. But now anyone can travel through the folly. There is no greatness in it, no challenge. Time reduces all things to menial accomplishments. Soon mortals will have the unremarkable task of recovering highly sought items. Prowess and skill meant something once. Existence challenged the fibre of my being. My course is clear. If I am to once again feel the thrill of adventure, I need to take chances and risks. In an increasingly dangerous nature, it is the only way.
Stay back. Please, don't come any closer. I don't have the strength to fight you or any money to give you, but please, I beg you to look the other way. Let me go.
Buck sent me to find you.
You saw Bach? Is he safe? He must be if he told you to come find me. I'm not sure why you're helping us, but I don't care. Thank you, stranger. What about Minwaleth? Please tell me this wasteland hasn't taken her.
She didn't make it?
Oh, gods, no. This is all my fault. She only went along with the plan for my sake. I got the drain and now she's dead because of it. She lost her life trying to save mine. It's not fair. I need to see Puck. Please, where is he?
He's waiting for you at the portal to Fargrave.
Then I'll make my way there. Thank you, stranger. You can't know what this means to me.
Alright. So, I got another quest. Which asked me to go over to okay. Go to the delve all the way back there. Well, let's go and meet these guys. These two over at the portal. There they are.
I'm sorry, Eliza. I should have been more careful.
Don't. This is my fault. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be in this mess. This is all my fault. Why did I have to be so weak? Why did I have to be the one to get the drain? There's no point in running. It's all futile. I can feel myself slipping away. Maybe I should just accept it.
What do you mean?
This damn sickness. It's different for everyone. Some people get by for years with just headaches. For others, it takes them in a few days. I keep forgetting things. Sometimes I wake up, and I don't even know my own name. It's getting worse.
Is there any way to stop it?
The Red Maiden we stole. It would have given me time, at least. Bach insisted we had to get our hands on some when we found out I was sick, but we didn't think we'd get caught. Minwilleth had it when we came here. God knows where it is now.
Why didn't you take it immediately if you're so sick?
There wasn't time while we were in Fargrave. Everything happened so fast. We agreed Minwilleth would hold it, and as soon as we were safe, we'd meet up again and I'd take it then. But nothing worked out like we'd planned.
I found the Red Maiden. Here. Take it.
What? Really? I don't know what to say. I could kiss you or cry or scream. But I'll save us both the trouble and just say thank you. You've given me a fighting chance. All of this won't have been in vain. Thank you, friend.
I won't lie, I thought you'd turn right back around to Fargrave and give us up to the grasp. Thanks for coming to hear us out. I'm glad Eliza's here, but what about Minwilleth? Did you find her?
She didn't make it.
Damn. I feared as much. I should have been more careful. The three of us have been stealing things since we were young, and we always managed to come out on the other side just fine. But I was just so scared for Eliza. I wasn't thinking straight.
You stole the Red Maiden to save Eliza, right?
Exactly. Then we ran here to escape punishment, but punishment is all we found in this wasteland. If we stay out here, we'll end up like Minwilleth. But if we go back, it's whatever the Grasp considers justice. And for Eliza, the Drain.
So, which is it gonna be?
I guess that's up to you, isn't it? You hold our fate in your hands. You are decent enough to hear us out. So we'll comply with whatever you decide. Besides, it's my decisions that got us all into this mess. I shouldn't be making any more.
Turn yourselves in. You may serve a sentence, but you'll be safe.
Are you sure about this, Bach? Are we really going to turn ourselves over to the grass?
The only thing I'm sure of is if we stay, we'll end up like Minwilleth. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so we've also got that delve, but we'll return and see this quest ended. And then we'll come on back down to the delve and get that other quest done.
Off we go!
We came back voluntarily. Did you have to tie these bindings so tight?
I did, mortal. The stricture is quite clear on this subject.
The Grafskin seems happy that we turned ourselves in at least. Eliza told me you gave her the Red Maiden. There's no way I can possibly thank you. She already looks better. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure she stays that way, free or not.
The grasp may keep me and Bach in chains, but what you did for me, it means I have time. It's the most precious gift of all. With it, maybe Bach and I can figure out some other way to stop the drain, even while serving our time. So, thank you.
Mortal, you're back. The criminals turned themselves in to me. They tell me you found them and encouraged them to return to Fargrave. You have done well. What of the stolen Red Maiden?
I don't have the Red Maiden.
Disappointing. Without the stolen item, no restitution can be made. I must account for that in my judgment of these thieves. But I would not be able to pass judgment at all without your assistance. Here, your reward, as the stricture dictates.